We told a lot of stories at grave. The most well-known story among us was the tale of the Tearsmith. It told of a world where no one was able to cry, and people lived like empty souls. But hidden from the world and enveloped in its deep solitude was a lonely tearsmith. He could fashion crystal tears. People went to him, asking him to make them cry in order to feel even the slightest shred of emotion. And the tearsmith would put his tears into people's eyes. And that was how the people were able to cry. Those tears contained burning passions and disillusionment. I come in?
So, were you two friends at the orphanage?
Now that we're here together, I really want things to work out.
If you want things to work out, leave me alone.
Well, we grew up together. We're like brother and sister.
And never, ever come in here. You understand? Never. Yes, Nica and I are very close, like brother and sister.
I could still feel the imprint of his hand as though he had branded me.
Just a little advice.
His poisonous charm infected everything. Well, excuse me for a sec. I don't know how much of this I can take.
Moth. You shouldn't have run off like that.
Everything's a game to you, huh?
You wanted it this way, Moth.
Stay away from me.
Man, are you related?
Who am I to you?
Well, I know that you're the Tearsmith. No, we're not related.
You're right, we're not. So you're just gonna keep staring at me?
Wrap the ice in this, Rigel.
Don't you dare touch me like that.
Or else what? And I guess you just don't understand what it's like to be nice.
I won't be able to hold myself back. The wolf in the story.
What has changed?
I think you should get out of here. You don't understand. Stay away from me, do you?
You see, the thing that protects her
It wasn't very nice when you said I was the Tearsmith.
could also be the thing that hurts her the most.
Trembling. Hearing my voice, it even scares you.
Just tell me what it is you want. I can't make it out.
So we learned that certain things can stay the same, Nica.
But we're not the same, you see.
I haven't ever seen a black rose here. It's so beautiful.
But I think they show us that even beautiful things can hurt us.
Are you brave enough to imagine a fairy tale that doesn't have a wolf?
It signifies a tormented obsession, a love that's impure.
Walking into the den of the wolf expecting to leave in one piece?
Who might have given it to you?
That's Nica's necklace. She thought you threw it away on our first day. But why do you have it?
Did you give me this rose? What's wrong?
Don't you touch me!
Give that back to me. It's mine!
You like Nica. You pretend you don't, but you do.
I only wanted to make sure you weren't in pain.
Why? You can't help it. You want to repair me.
Rigel, what have I done to deserve this? It seems like all you want from me is to hate you. Is that what you want?
Don't tell her. Nica's convinced you hate her. It has to stay like that.
Yes. That's what I want.
Tell me why.
Do you hate me? Do you hate me, Moth? Because you are my Tearsmith.
Why haven't you told her you came here in order to be with her? You should tell her.
She always dreamed of finding a family. Stay right there. I beg you. I won't be the one to take that away.
Tell her that you held her hand those times, okay? She still thinks it was me who was there.
There are no fairy tales in which the wolf holds the girl's hand.
I'm sorry I didn't get you a gift.
You can keep on deceiving yourself, chasing this fairy tale. It doesn't matter.
Yes, it does.
But we're broken. We're completely shattered.
It does to me. I want to make up for it.
Some things can't be fixed, Nica.
There's got to be something that you want. We are broken. We're not perfect. I mean anything. Maybe we broke into 1,000 pieces.
And what if I told you to keep still?
So we might fit together better. Rigel?
Go away. I'm not a part of your fairy tale life. Go back to him. I am only going to hurt you.
It didn't matter what we had been through. The wolf is just the villain because someone said so, but they aren't always bad. Maybe our past was what bound us together. And if you are the wolf, then I can't imagine a fairy tale without you. And we were the only ones who knew the truth.
This path is nothing but thorns.
Rigel and I, eternal and inseparable. I've never been afraid of getting hurt. He the flame, and I the moth. Why am I here?
The two of you fell from a very high bridge. Rigel's body broke your fall, and he's in a coma.
A coma.
Unfortunately, his pre-existing condition has complicated this for us.
He left this for you in your room.
It's you really are my Tearsmith. This was the same boy who had first seen me at the entrance of grave. Everyone has their own. This was the hand that had found the courage to hold mine in the cellar. It's the one person who can always make us cry. This was the heart he hadn't found the courage to give me, and can tear right through us or give us joy. But which, in every way, had called out my name. And even if our story was not a real fairy tale, I love you. And we would always be those two children who met at the orphanage. I love you more than anything. That the greatest fairy tales, maybe happiness existed for us too. In the end, I realized I was no longer alone, can be found in our hearts.